Welcome, chosen ones and children of dawn. In this sacred gathering, we shall embark upon the profound exploration of the power of thought and its influence on our destiny. As we journey together, let us awaken to the truth that man can change himself, improve himself, recreate himself, control his environment, and master his own destiny through the power of right thought in constructive action. It is the conviction of every mind enlightened by this truth that man can achieve practically anything within the realm of human possibility when he learns how to think. By mastering the art of thinking for results, one can secure almost any desired outcome. Man is as he thinks he is, and what he does is the result of the sum total of his thoughts. Yet, the average person thinks at random and therefore lives at random, unaware of the incredible potential that lies within the disciplined mind. Today, we shall delve into the mysteries of thought, understanding how focused and intentional thinking can transform our lives and shape our destiny. Join us as we explore these ancient truths, awakening to the power of our minds and the divine potential within us all. Let us learn to harness the power of right thought, embracing constructive action to recreate our world and master our destiny. What exactly is right thinking? The term right thinking can be traced back to the mid-19th century and can be broken down into two elements. Right, derived from the Old English right, meaning just, correct, or suitable, and thinking, the process of considering or reasoning about something. In the collective consciousness of ancient wisdom traditions, right thinking goes beyond simple correctness of thought. It imparts a sense of moral or ethical correctness, a balance in thought that aligns with higher principles of truth, virtue, and righteousness. Plato, for instance, saw right thinking as the harmony between rational consciousness and emotional consciousness. Let us continue, chosen ones, with a principle of utmost importance. We should never engage in thought without a clear purpose to promote. Before beginning any mental process, we must determine precisely what we wish to achieve and employ our thinking to promote this purpose most effectively. In this manner, every action of the mind becomes constructive, or building up that which we wish to manifest. Neither time nor mental energy will be wasted on aimlessness, and no chaotic states of mind will exist even for a moment. All our mental processes will be arranged according to a system of action that promotes progress, with the various forces of the mind working in harmony to create what we desire to realize and possess. To think according to the laws of growth and for a definite purpose is the foundation of scientific thinking. This principle is essential when thinking for results. Whoever resolves to think in this manner will soon observe remarkable changes for the better in every aspect of their life. In training the mind to think according to the exact science of right thought, to think systematically, for a definite purpose, and for results, 4 essentials are required. We shall proceed to give these essentials our best attention in their proper order. The first essential is to provide what may be termed the mental attitude of normal states of consciousness for all our thinking. This means promoting only right states of mind, whatever the thought process may be, because such states are always wholesome and invariably conducive to mental development. Additionally, such states tend to hold the various energies of the mind in a working attitude, which is highly important when our purpose is to achieve tangible results. Chosen one encapsulates principles echoed throughout time and across philosophies. Thought precedes action, clarity of intention is paramount, and our mental state influences our ability to produce desired results. These principles find echoes in the ancient Eastern philosophy of Taoism, which advises that clear intention, the drives right action, wei wu wei, all action in alignment with Tao, the natural order of things. In the Christian scriptures, Apostle Paul exhorts us to bring every thought into captivity to the obedience of Christ. 2 Corinthians 10:5, aligning our thought life with higher principles. Paul further encourages us to renew our minds, Romans 12:2, which is similarly associated with maintaining healthy, positive mental states from which we can manifest positive results. Thus, the text you provided resonates with wisdom, both old and new, prompting us to utilize our mental faculties with intentionality and awareness for the betterment of ourselves and our world. Let us embrace these principles with dedication, understanding that through the disciplined and purposeful use of our thoughts, we can shape our reality, align with the divine order, and fulfill our highest potential. May our journey together illuminate the path to mastering the art of right thought, leading to a life of harmony, abundance, and spiritual fulfillment. Dear child of light, ancient wisdom has much to illuminate on the matter of harnessing the power of our thoughts. The great philosophers of old have long taught us about the importance of purposeful thinking. Consider the wisdom of the ancient Greeks, who gave us the philosophy of Stoicism, which instructs us to maintain control over our thoughts and eliminate those that are destructive or unnecessary. Reflect too on the teachings of Buddha, who implored us to cultivate right thought as part of the Eightfold Path. Right thought involves resolving to renounce thoughts of sensual desire, ill will, and harm. Moreover, in the sacred Bhagavad Gita from the ancient Indian tradition, we are admonished to maintain control over the mind, likening it to a turbulent wind, hard to control, but possible nevertheless with suitable practices. Thus, seekers of wisdom across ages and cultures have recognized the power of the mind and the critical need to harness and direct its energies purposefully. Purposeful thinking is the proving ground where wisdom is put to practice, and treasures of the divine mind are discovered. To refrain from indulging in random thoughts, start by observing your thought patterns without judgment. Recognize and let go of negative thoughts. Instead, fostering thoughts that align with virtues such as love, peace, wisdom, and courage. Furthermore, practicing mindfulness and meditation, as promulgated in the East by Buddha, can also be instrumental in gaining control over one's thoughts. To truly harness the power of our thoughts, we must cultivate a mental state of peace. When we become conscious of that state, we enter what may be termed the permanent condition of peace, and thereby realize the peace that passeth understanding. This inner tranquility is profound, and when we are in that state of peace, we understand why it transcends all understanding. The center of all action is absolutely still, and from this center, all action proceeds. Similarly, there is an absolutely still center in your own mind. You can become conscious of this center by turning your attention gently and frequently upon the serene within. This should be done several times a day, and no matter how peaceful we may feel, we should daily seek a finer realization of this consciousness of peace. The result will be more power, because peace conserves energy. The mind will be kept in the necessary attitude for growth, and you will avoid all such ills and failures as originate in mental confusion. According to the law that we always become on the outside as we feel on the inside, you will naturally become more and more conscious of peacefulness in your personality as you become more conscious of the calm that is within you. In other words, the same stillness that you feel within yourself when in the consciousness of peace will unfold itself through your entire system, and you will become peaceful in every part of mind and body. Closely related to the attitude of peace is that of poise, an attitude that is simply indispensable. The attainment of peace tends to conserve and accumulate energy, while the attainment of poise tends to hold that energy in such a way that not a particle is lost. Peace is a restful attitude, while poise is a working attitude. In peace, you feel absolutely still. In poise, you feel and hold the mighty power within you, ready for action. Aligns with the Sermon on the Mount's teachings, when Yahshua said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God." Matthew 5:9. Moreover, the concept of poise aligns well with the virtue of moderation, often stressed in Aristotle's Ethics. Maintaining balance in action, avoiding extremes, and aspiring for the golden mean. Ultimately, remembering the still center within allows one to respect the cyclical nature of existence, echoing the sentiments in the Tao Te Ching. In action, keep still, and there is nothing that is not done. May you continue your journey with the steadfastness of purpose, a serene mind, poised readiness, and an open heart. The book of Philippians in the Bible extrapolates this concept beautifully. Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue, and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things. Philippians 4:8. This verse urges us to fix our thoughts on what is true, noble, righteous, pure, lovable, and admirable. It serves as a compass, directing our mental faculties towards the virtuous and the praiseworthy, thereby aligning our lives with the Creator's design. From a numerological perspective, the number 48, derived from this verse, is intriguing. In the study of numbers, 48 resonates with practicality, building a secure foundation for the future, and diligent work to achieve potential. It is a combination of the energy and attributes of the number 4 and 8. The number 4 symbolizes practicality, responsibility, traditional values, building solid foundations, honesty and integrity, hard work and progress. Number 8 embodies self-reliance, manifesting wealth, abundance and prosperity, business acumen, discernment, efficiency, and the concept of karma, which is cause and effect. These numerological insights complement the teachings of this verse. When we meditate on virtuous qualities, building a secure foundation, and work diligently to embody them in thought, word, and action, diligent work and practicality, we are guided towards progress and prosperity, not merely in the material sense, but more importantly, in our spiritual evolution. Then let us meditate upon the words of King Solomon in Proverbs 16:32. Better a patient person than a warrior, one with self-control than one who takes a city. In this verse, my dear child of light, the wisdom of Solomon is manifest. He teaches us about the guiding principle of self-control and patience, virtues that are paramount in the exercise of right thinking. In a world quick to arms, quick to anger, patience and self-control are the mighty warriors who conquer not cities, but the human spirit. Patience and self-control do not pertain to weakness. Indeed, they require great strength and wisdom. Strength to hold back the rush of emotion, and wisdom to understand the situation clearly without the fog of fury. In the Book of Wisdom, Solomon's words remind us that he who rules his spirit is better than he who takes a city. In the esoteric wisdom of numerology concerning the figure 32 in 1632, 3 symbolizes the trinity of mind, body, and spirit, while 2 denotes balance, harmony, and cooperation. Thus, the number 32 in spiritual numerology signifies a harmonious blend of mental and spiritual powers, urging us not to suppress our instinctive impulses, rather to control and harmonize them with our higher faculties. Consider too how these higher faculties align with the Lamd in the Hebrew alphabet, which is the 12th letter and also has the numerical value of 30, and the Bet, the second letter, with the numerical value of 2. The Lamed is a symbol of learning and teaching, striving towards greater understanding. I will praise thy works with songs of thanksgiving forever and ever. I will pour out the meditation of my heart before thee faithfully and sing to thy name. Dear children of dawn, the journey we undertake in mastering the power of our thoughts is one of profound significance. As we have explored, purposeful thinking and intentionality are paramount in shaping our destiny. By aligning our thoughts with virtues and maintaining a clear purpose, we harness the immense power within us to recreate our reality. The ancient wisdom from diverse traditions, whether it be the Stoicism of the Greeks, the right thought of Buddhism, or the disciplined mind of the Bhagavad Gita, all point to the necessity of controlling our mental state. Through mindfulness and meditation, we can cultivate a state of peace that conserves energy and promotes growth, while poise allows us to hold this energy ready for constructive action. By understanding and applying these principles, we align ourselves with the divine order, transforming not only our inner selves, but also the world around us. Let us embrace peace and poise, harness the power of right thought, and step boldly towards a life of harmony, abundance, and spiritual fulfillment. May our thoughts be as seeds that blossom into a beautiful, thriving existence